Hello everybody, welcome back to my beta 173 world. So only a few things have happened in between this beta video and my last beta video. Like I said, I had a whole video done and ready for this world, but the entire file got corrupted, and so I was left with nothing. And so in between, I decided to do a little intermission and record some on my alpha world, and I do appreciate all the support on that video. I really did enjoy making that video as well, but I wanted to get back to this world as soon as I could. Just a couple things have happened. Mainly number one is I have finished a dock for this fishing house. Nothing too fancy, but it just comes out here, some fence posts. I also did terraform a little bit and do some rock ledges, and I think those turned out very nice. I like this more than the walls I did over here. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the outside. Now the interior is pretty much furnished. It's not too furnished. I just wanted to get a few things in here. So I got some chests, supposed to be like barrels. Down here though, I do have a painting, a chair, some kind of counter, and then like a stove. But other than that, this fishing house is completely done. I did also put on a texture pack to get the old cobblestone and brick textures from alpha. I really do enjoy those textures, and playing alpha again, I wanted to bring those into this beta world. Now I did also build a little church, and I did this a while ago. I did this right after the second video went up. Nothing too crazy. I actually used all my brown wool on the outside for this, but the interior is pretty much done. Little flower, all the pews in the front. Up here, there's nothing. Just probably storage. But yeah. I always like the designs of little churches and stuff in Minecraft worlds, especially these older ones. So I wanted to implement something like that. But also, the main thing that I had gotten done between episodes was this over here. I finally made a tree farm. Now, I'm very proud of this because I've been needing to make a tree farm in this world. I'm also probably going to make one on my alpha world. But I'm getting sick of trying to cut down this entire forest. Even though it's helping me a lot and making me have lots of land, I don't want to walk too insanely far when I can just go right here. It's a basic design. Pretty much how it works is you have one block of grass, a sapling, and then a torch for light. And then 6 blocks up, I put a slab so the big tall trees can't grow. Little balloon trees can, those ones can't. But already it's working out pretty good. Not all of them have grown, but a decent amount of them have. Oh, a cave noise right there. I like this a lot. I like the design. I'm planning on adding a couple more rows this way. I think maybe one more row this way and then another row this way. I think that's my plan for this episode. A couple things I want to do in this video is expand this tree farm a little bit, and then I want to finish my house finally. It's been unfinished for too long, and I think it finally deserves to be completed. I kind of just haven't done anything with that floor. So I honestly think that'll go hand in hand because I'm going to need a lot of wood, and this is what's going to give me a lot of wood. So I think the first thing I want to start doing is knocking out the next couple layers to this farm. Now I'm in here, and I'm trying to get enough materials to make more slabs. One thing I do like about alpha or older versions than this is that cobblestone would make the stone slabs, but obviously in this version there's cobblestone slabs. It's a little bit of an extra step having to smelt all this, but it's no big deal. I'm gonna get all this stuff in here and try to get enough materials to add these next couple layers. And another thing I did miss was shift clicking. I talked about it in my last video, and I think that's one of the best features, quality of life features added to this version, at least newer versions. I do have mouse tweaks in this instance. Other than that, I think that's a great thing to come out of modern day. So I pretty much want to have this layer come right here. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, but I just have to get rid of all this grass in the way. It's going to give me enough dirt to place over here, because right over here there's kind of a hill, and it'll go down. So I'm going to place this. I don't think I'm going to terraform around it. I think I'm going to add like a wall I don't want to add an insane amount of detail like I've been doing. I just want to probably add like a simple wall, maybe a couple little textures here and there. And I think that'll be pretty cool to add. This is definitely going to give me enough to add to over there. Alright, now I got this whole section dug out. I think what I'm going to do before I start building over here is extend this over here. I just want to get the area ready before I can actually start building something. Alright, so I got the land pretty much all straightened out now. I'm still debating whether or not I want to extend this farm out that way and have it go out longer, but I think I want to keep more room for this land to be empty so I can add more builds. I'm not too sure what I want to add over here, but I'm sure I'll think of something. Like I said in the last couple of beta videos, I would definitely want to add something that's over there on that mountain, right by where the mine is. I'm thinking about like a couple buildings going up this way and kind of had an angle, and I think that would be really sweet to add over there. You know, I always walk out my front door, and I always forget that I have side doors that I could come out of, and I always just take the long way around. Alright, start getting this stuff placed in here. I just got back from spring break, and I just started the second half of my classes. Now, the class that I'm taking, it's a computer science class. The first half, the way they do it is so weird. The first half is one part of the semester, and then the second is obviously the second half of the semester. I don't understand why they do it that way, and if you have to get a grade of C or higher to be able to go into the second part in the same semester. But now, see, I passed with flying colors, but it still was a little bit tricky to get through. And today we just went over our new material and started doing stuff, and I could already tell that the second half's gonna be a lot. I don't even know if it would be harder, but I could tell that it's gonna be a lot different than the first half. Even though I know a lot of things now, I could tell it's gonna be a little bit of a grind, but hopefully it'll go pretty well. I'm actually excited to get through these classes, but it's definitely going to be interesting trying to get through all of this. Alright, this half is done, thank God. Now, I'm definitely going to need to get more stone slabs, so I think I'm going to go smelt up some really fast. Recently, I actually just saw this thing about Minecraft Live. I guess that they're adding a new block to the game, or a new item. It has something to do, I guess, with water and sponges. I'm not entirely sure what it could be. I'm a little intrigued. I usually, with these Minecraft updates, at least with modern, I haven't been too, I guess, attentive to what they've been adding, but I just saw this thing that they posted. I guess they posted like 5 different cryptic posts on each account, and I really don't know what it could be, and I actually am pretty intrigued of what it could be. Like I said, modern updates really don't grab my attention as much because I just think they're adding way too much to the game. And on top of that, I think they just add a lot of stuff that's really redundant. They give it one use for one update, and then after that, you forget about it. Or they add something, and they don't even add a use for it. till updates later. And while there's nothing wrong with adding a lot to this game and expanding it more than it already is, I still think that they're adding a little too much. Now, I do think their marketing, though, has been pretty good. At least getting people to pay attention to Minecraft Live and tune in to figure out what the new thing could be. But I don't know. I haven't been really too focused on what they've been doing lately. But I definitely think I'm going to watch just to find out what it could be. I actually watched a video earlier today that kind of went into detail about it, saying that it could have something to do with the nether and like crafting with wool, leather, and glass or something like that. And even then, even watching a video, I still don't really have many answers of what it could be. I don't know if you guys watch any of those things regarding Minecraft Live or stuff like that. I feel like my attention span for modern Minecraft has kind of been dulled since all the stuff they've been adding. Alright, so 2 layers of the tree farm are now good to go. Like I said, I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to extend it this way. I honestly think I might take it one more this way, but I'm running low on stone and all that, so I might need to make a trip mining. But for now, I think this is a decent amount. Yeah, I just went through all our cobblestone, and we're pretty much slim pickets in here. Only a couple stacks, and we still have this mossy cobble that we could use. And I honestly might use some of that for the wall that I'm planning to build by the tree farm. Alright, so I grabbed up the rest of the cobblestone that we have, just so I could start this wall. Now, I really don't know exactly how I want to do this. I don't have any specific outline, but I think I just want to start it here and I want to kind of have it wrap around this way. I think that I'll probably have it curve starting right here. It'll probably go into the water, but just a basic little outline. Now, on the topic of school, are any of you guys in school? You know I talk about me, but are any of you guys in college? And if so, how's your semester going? I hope that it's going good for you. Alright, this is the outline that I have so far. It comes out here and then it kind of curves right here. I don't think I'm going to have nearly enough cobblestone to fill this. I might. But if not, I'm going to have to take a trip to the mine. Alright, so that's pretty much the wall done. I'm going to go on top really quick and fill the rest in with dirt. At least this half, just so I can get it filled in. Alright, pretty much got this all knocked out. Now, I think I'm going to go through and try to put some of this mossy cobblestone in here. I don't want to add too much, but I just want to give it some depth. I'm not going to do any stone, I think. I just want to do cobblestone because it is a wall. Alright, I think that looks really good. I don't want to use too much of it. I still have 18 left over. But just for a basic wall, I like the outline of that. I think I do want to go through, though, and add some stairs. Maybe on this top layer. just to kind of give like a little lip to this. I think that'll add some depth to it. All right, well, I finally got a design that I think I like. I'm still not too sure how this curve looks, but I think I like everything else. It kind of took me a while to figure out how to make all that work over there, but I think I like the design a lot. Yeah, see, this is the only spot that I think is a little weird, but I think it worked out pretty good for what I had. I do want to kind of continue it going this way, just to kind of surround the farm and maybe have it end like right over here. All right, so that's the wall for that side, and I think that looks pretty good kind of going into this grass over here. And I think that's a good place for it to stop. I definitely do like the mix of mossy cobble in this, and I think it looks a lot better if I would have just made it a stone wall. I think eventually I probably will add some stone to it, but for now I think this is perfect, and it gets its job done. Alright, I think I'm now gonna switch gears a little. I just want to get this roof done and get this final little piece of that floor done. I'm not too sure how I want to do that. I think I want to have it point, but I think it's about time that I try to finish this house. It's been too long. So I'm going to get the first use out of this tree farm, and I'm definitely going to need to cut down more trees, but I'm going to take what this has. So just going through the farm as it is before everything was grown, the yield is pretty good. After replanting, I still have like half a stack of saplings and almost a full stack of wood. So once this is fully grown, it'll get me a decent amount. Definitely over a stack of wood and probably a stack of saplings. So I think that's a pretty good turnaround for that. Like I said, I think I definitely want to extend it this way. I do want to leave room for builds, but I think I'm going to have it come out this way and continue, so I have a lot more trees that I can get. But I'm definitely going to need a lot more wood than this, so it's time to start chopping down these trees over here. Well, here's a little gravel beach, so if I ever need more gravel for the path, I know exactly where to come for that. Okay, I don't know what that was. You know, mobs really like to off themselves in this version. Dang, I don't know what that was. Ooh, pumpkins. I definitely am gonna grab those. Thank you. All right, so I pretty much got 3 full stacks of wood and a little bit extra, and I think that should be plenty enough to finish this part of the roof. If not, I can grab more. I definitely need to get a little bit more sand to finish that one little part, so I am gonna go see if I have any, and if not, I need to go grab some. All right, perfect. I have a little bit more sand, so I do think this should be enough to start working on this roof. Now, this spot's a little awkward. I think I might just add a couple blocks here. It's gonna look a little weird, but it's the back side of the house. All right, so the roof is now fully done, and it's about time. It's been forever since I started this and never finished it. This back does look a little weird in some places, like right there is a little strange and right there, but I'm really not too concerned about it. I don't need it to look the prettiest. It does come up to a cone right there. I'm gonna go around the front so you can see it better. But see, it comes to a point right there, and I think that looks a lot better than it was uncompleted. So I'm finally happy to get this done. Now, I have no clue what I want to put up here. The interior is a little weird because the roof is here, and then I have slabs here from all the chests in the chest room. In here, I really haven't built anything. I just got to get rid of this dirt, and then the same thing back here. So I really don't know what I could put up here. I think I'm just going to light it up and then leave it empty. But if you guys have any suggestions of what I could put up here, please let me know. I'm definitely going to try to look for inspiration, maybe for like an attic or something like that. But like I said, I think I might just leave it empty. I really have everything I need down below. But yeah, I'm finally happy to get this house done. It really needed it, and it's just been bothering me unfinished. Now, I do need to go through and put in trap doors along all these windows, but I don't know if I could do that right now. But I think I'm going to save that for a different time. I'm just happy with getting the roof finally done. I've done so much other stuff in this world besides finishing my own house. This tree farm has actually come in handy a lot, especially while I was building this. I did have to get wood once more, and I grabbed a couple trees from here, and this is definitely going to be a lifesaver from now on, instead of having to walk so far to get trees. Now, I actually think I'm going to go to the nether really quick, because I need to get more glowstone. I only have 3 right now, and I want to add more lampposts following up to the tree farm. So I think I'm going to go grab some more glowstone from the nether. Alright, so this should be enough glowstone for a while, and that I could use on different builds. Now, however, I do need to make more fence posts. I only have one, so I need to craft up some more of those. Alright, so the amount that I have right now should be enough to just kind of get this little gap filled in. Alright, so now I got this extended to over here. I'm not too sure what I want to do with this little empty space in between the tree farm. I'm honestly thinking that I might add another patch of wheat, but I'm not too sure what I want to do. I am going to put one more lamppost, I think, right here. So I'm pretty happy with how this turned out today. I'm glad that I got my roof done and finished most of the tree farm and got a wall put in. And I'm also glad about these lights too. Everything else is looking pretty good. However, I do think that is going to be all for this video. I know this video was kind of a shorter one, but I just wanted to get these few things done and get back to the beta world as soon as I could. I have a couple things that I'm definitely going to work on in between videos. But for next video, I'm definitely going to have something that we could build. I want to start building and expanding out this way a little bit. I think over here is pretty empty. I've gotten over there a lot. I also want to extend the path going up to the church and then add some more lighting. I think it's going to look a lot nicer once I get that in, because right now it's kind of the oddball out. I appreciate you guys very much for your support on my last couple of videos. It means a lot to me. I really hope you guys enjoy these videos as much as I enjoy making them. Like I said, I'm a student, so I'm going to try to continue making content as much as I can. Sometimes it might get a little hard to make videos, but they really don't take that long to make. But like I said, I try to play as much as I can. So, yeah, other than that, please like and subscribe. Also comment and let me know your thoughts about beta Minecraft in general. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.